back to my channel. And this is yet another car shopping video. So you guys seem to love the first video that I did for car shopping. So if you've not watched that, I'll link it in the cards above and also in the description box below, so make sure you check it out. And thank you so much for the love that you did show my car video. And as a result, I've decided to be doing this like a monthly or bi-monthly video, so depending on the cars that we get and how frequent we get the cars. But I'll make sure that I'll be taking you guys car shopping, window shopping every single month, even if we don't get any car, but at least you can be able to know the cars that are in the market and also the prices that they are being sold at. But those who are following me on IG, they definitely know the car that we got this month, because I was sharing a bit of behind the scenes when I was going car shopping. And when I eventually got the car, I did share on my IG. So if you're not following me, this would be a good time to follow me on IG at DIY with Jojo, because you might spot a car that you might like, and by the time I'm doing the video, the car might have already been sold. So follow me at DIY with Jojo on IG, and I'll make sure to give you snippets of every time I do go to car shopping. So first things first, before we start, I'd love to give a disclaimer. So number one, I will not be sharing any contacts. Reason being, I don't have any contacts of the places that I go to. I know there are on Kiambu Road, and I prefer going physically. If you're looking for a car, don't rely on your phone like every time you're calling them, because maybe you might be interested in a particular car, but if you go there physically, you will get maybe like a better car or even a better deal. So that's why I opt to not have any contacts, because that one will make me lazy and I'll not be going there physically. So I prefer to physically visit the locations and see the cars that they do have. Second thing is, these cars, there is going to be something that you will work on, because they're second cars. So second-hand cars, there's something that you'll work on. Maybe it's body work, sometimes it has to be major things that are going to affect the performance of the car, but there will always be something. So maybe like painting the car, or maybe even changing the interior, some bits here and there, but there's something that you will have to work on. So what you do is you just evaluate the cost of now doing the repairs or doing the touch-ups of whatever you want to change, and then you gauge. So maybe if your cost will be maybe like 100k and you bought the car for, let's say, even like 500 for example, so the total cost of the car will be like 600k, and then you gauge the value of the car now based on the market rate. And you can check Gigi, the app, and you can use it to gauge how much is this car worth in the market, because from there you get to see how much a car costs based on now the prices that are in the market. So from there, now that's when you make your decision and decide, is this a worthy purchase? And then you also look at the time that it will take for you to now do everything that you want to do. But the good thing is, if the car is functioning well and it's only the body works, you can do them gradually, so you don't have to do like everything at a go. So that 100k can be split maybe in a span of even like 4 months, 5, it depends on how the car is. So I think this month's car will be a good example to show you now, and like an example of a car that you're getting that is not in like perfect condition, but it's nothing major. So gradually I'll show you the changes that we made or we will be making. But I'm doing this intro like way after the day I'm supposed to be uploading the video. So for up to now, I know everything that you've done, and I'll take you through everything that you've done and the cost of everything. And then at the end of the journey, the car making process, you'll get to tell me, was it a worthy purchase, or your thoughts on everything that was done. So that is the second disclaimer. The third one is, when you're going to check out these cars, make sure you go with someone who you trust and someone who is knowledgeable about the specific model of the cars that you're looking for, because you may find that maybe someone is conversant with maybe like Benzes, but when it comes to Audi they don't know much about them. So make sure you use someone that you really trust and someone whose opinion you're willing to go with if you don't know much about cars or maybe the model that you're going for. So the last disclaimer is you have to get ready to get your hands dirty. This is not a princess kind of thing. And I know this is not for everyone. This is for people who love maybe doing such kind of things, getting your hands dirty, and looking for maybe like old cars. Okay, they're not like old, but looking for used cars and flipping them, and then you can sell or even keep. So it depends on what you want to do, but you have to get your hands dirty at some point. And then the last thing is, I think I have been showing you a lot of Benzes because that is what I'm interested in, but moving forward I think now I'll be showing other cars. So if you have maybe like a specific model that you'd love, maybe I help you look for one, so maybe you can leave it down in the comment section below so that at least I know what kind of cars that you guys are looking for, or maybe even if you're not interested in buying something, that maybe you're interested in seeing what's out there in the market. So at least I'll have now a wide array of cars that I'm looking for. But definitely I'm so in love with Benzes. I think it will be like a common factor. You'll have to see a Benz in any video, but I'd love to expand and search for more cars. So that's why I'd love to have your inputs, and maybe you can share with me the list of maybe cars that you're looking for or the ones that you'd love to see. So yeah, that's I guess that's it for the pointers, things that you're supposed to have in mind. And with that, we can now go car shopping. So the first car that you're going to see, I saw the post online on Facebook, so but I usually don't check out the cars that are there, because most of them are usually, their prices are usually based on market rates. But for this one, it had a very good price, but I wanted to go and see it in person, because most of these cars you have to, even if you see a car online, you have to go see a car physically, because then you get to see now the changes that needs to be done and how the car is, the condition of the car. So I set out to Naivasha Road to go check out the car, and as you can see, this is the condition of the car. But we did notice a few things that were not like okay with the car, so that's why we didn't even pursue it. One of the things that we noticed is the seat belts at the back had been changed, and you get to tell that by the number written on the safety seat belt, and one thing is the reasoning behind it is we thought the seat belts at the back are not used most of the times. You can't compare the back seat belt with the front, the driver seat belt. The driver seat belt had not been replaced, but the ones at the back had been replaced. So meaning maybe the car was involved in an accident and the back part was messed up, so that's why they had to now change the safety belts. So that was like a red flag. And then another red flag that we noticed was the car was painted blue, but underneath the paint was not done so well. So there were some chippings at some of the places, and underneath you could see that the original paint color was red or silver, one of the two colors. There were some places that it had patches of red, and some patches had silver. So meaning that's not the original color of the car. So for you to change now like the whole color of the car, it means there's something. So that was another red flag. And then another thing was when we started the car, and we let the engine run for some time. We noticed that it was overheating, so that was another thing, so meaning it has a heating issue. And then the price was for 90, which was not too bad. But when you look now at the state of the car and the things that we noticed, it was not worthy the cost of the price that they were asking for. So I was supposed to bring a mech to check it further, but with the paintwork was what made me not even pursue it. So I decided not to pursue it, and I left it at that. So the next time I visited, now Kiambu Road, the places I've shown you guys before. So the first stop is Purple Royal Auctioneers. I'd love to give a huge shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring today's episode. So for those who don't know, Skillshare is an online learning community for curious and creative people. When I first joined Skillshare, I was taking classes on home decor, because that is another area that I'm very passionate about. But later on, I started taking classes on social media, productivity, and recently I surprised myself by taking a class on creating your dream career, uncover and apply your creative strengths by Holly. And this was a very interesting class because it lets you dive into the future, what you see your career being in like a year's time, and it helps you look past what you've been through in terms of your career, and envision a future that you can embrace, and something that you're proud of. And in the class, we also did create an action plan on how you're going to get yourself to where you see yourself in the future. So what are you waiting for? Join me on Skillshare and start your creative journey. So the first 1,000 people to use the link in my description box below will get a 1 month free trial of Skillshare.
You say you're special, one of a kind, one of the better boys. I'm on your level, that's what you say, but all I hear is noise. I don't have time for trying my luck. I've been too hurt before. You're not that special, just give it up. I think I've had enough. I'm too busy loving my friends. I ain't got no love to spare for you. I'ma be that girl to the end. It don't really matter what you do. Guess I have to tell you again, 'cause you haven't got the news. Boy, you really need to understand that I don't wanna be your girlfriend. No, I don't wanna be your girlfriend. All I want is time with my girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend. I know you want me, boy, I can tell. So deep under my spell.
So at this place, we didn't find a lot of cars. Most of them, they have been here for some time. They are cars that I have seen. And for this particular visit, I was looking for a Benz. So we checked it out, nothing. But there was this particular car, but I did share on my IG stories, so that's why I'm saying that you follow me there, because you might find there's some deals that you might take advantage of them in real time. So I thought I'll share it with my IG followers, so if anyone was interested, maybe they could call the number and pursue that particular car. But apart from that car, there's nothing else that I saw that caught my eye.
Deep under my spell. Sorry, not sorry that I'm no help, 'cause I'm full of myself. Boy, don't you worry, you'll find someone who wants you back, but that is not me. So give it up, haven't you had enough? I'm too busy loving my friends. I ain't got no love to spare for you. I'ma be that girl to the end. It don't really matter what you do. Guess I have to tell you again, 'cause you haven't got the news. Boy, you really need to understand that I don't wanna be your
now this place got my heart, and it broke my heart at the same time. Reason being, I saw this E240, this KBX, and I loved it. The interior was so clean, so clean. But the guy at the yard said that the car was removed from the garage, so that's where it had been for some time. And if you check underneath the bonnet, there were some plugs and screws that had been removed from the engine, so it means that most likely they were working on the engine. But good thing is, maybe now if you decide to pursue the car, now you can now come with a mech and they can be able to check it out for you and see if the issue that the car has, if it's something major, and how much maybe it will cost you if it comes now to doing the repairs. But this car, oh my goodness, this would have been the car deal of the month. This is the car that I wanted to take. And the good thing is, it had a very good price. The price was 650 Kenyan shillings. And if you look at the market rate for E240, this kind of car, you can't get anything. Like, if you're going on the lowest side, it is 1.2, but at 1.5 you can still get a buyer for it, so because that is the market rate at the moment. And this would have been the car, the car deal of the month. But I think the owner loved the car so much that he went to court and he had an injunction, so the car is no longer on sale. The buyer was given time now to do the repayments that he was supposed to have done, and just like that, the car was off the market. But you find that most of these cars, it is something that is common, so it is not something that was it is not a one-time case, because you get most of these cars. Kwanza, if you get like the good cars, I think the ones that the owners, they have taken good care of the car, the car is in perfect conditions. Most of them, the owners, they fight for the cars. They will have to go to court. They do get a court order, so the car is removed off the market, and the owners, they're given time to now do the repayments. And most of the times, the owners, I don't know, like, they do make the payments, and the car is like, it's gone. But anyway, so besides that, there was this other car, KCP, but it's not ready to be sold yet. So I don't know what the hold up is, but so far, up until now, when I'm doing the video, the car is not on sale yet. So I'll keep checking and see when the car will be in the market, and now the price that it is going to be sold at, and maybe now I can do an update on that. So I think I'll share that on my IG stories.
I left things unsaid, and you cannot forget how my mistakes haunt us, but do they really daunt us? Your tongue can be sharp, cut me close to the heart, but we can master the art. And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just small scars. We should never be afraid of them. You and I know when we are too far apart, everything just falls apart. So I just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes and whisper.
guys, a happy Friday. So it's yet another day that we are doing car shopping. So this time round, I'm at Upperhill. There's this yard as if you're going to NAC Bank. So that's slope. So it's supposed to be Bunyala Road, but it's on more of the Upperhill side. So I've come to check out a car. I've been here before. I think sometime last year. I still came to see a Benz, and today I'm also coming to see a Benz. And yeah, so I think let's go see the car, see how it is. It has a good price, so that's a good start. But definitely you have to physically go see the car before you make a decision. So let's go see the state of the car, and then now we can be able to decide if this will be our deal of the month car. So this is the car that we settled on, and this is going to be the car of the month. And the cost of the car was 400 Kenyan shillings, and broker fee was 50 Kenyan shillings. So in total the car was like 450. And now we will factor in now the repairs, and then we'll get to see the total cost of the car. But with these things, it's you get a car, you flip it, you sell it, and then that money gets you like another better car. You buy it, flip it, sell it, so the cycle still continues. But I'll be able to share like everything with you guys, and you get to see if this was a deal or not. Morning guys, so today is on Saturday. This is now the next day. The last time I talked to you was now yesterday, showing you how the car is, and the car is in perfect working condition, but there's some body works that need to be done. So and I got a quotation for now the body works, and it is not a lot, so this is a good purchase. It's a good deal. And I've decided that I'm getting the car. So yesterday we started now doing the transaction, and also the transfer is supposed to happen today. Yes, so oh yes, and another thing, yesterday there was something that they were fixing, a relay, so that at least the car can move, but everything else is working well. The engine is in perfect condition, like everything. The car itself is in good condition, just that the body works, the bonnet has to be fixed. So maybe we can do like bonnet painting, or we can now even do like the whole car painting. But I'm going to take it to the mech to decide, so he will advise what we're going to do with the car in terms of what you're going to start with for the repairs and all that. So now what is remaining is I'm waiting for the owner of the yard now to come and give me the documents like the logbook, and we finish on the sale agreement. Today is Saturday, and there's an air show happening, so there are planes. But anyway, so I'm waiting for the owner of the yard to come, and now we can now finish the whole process. And next thing is, first stop will be now to take the car to the mech. Good thing is we don't need a flatbed, because the car is moving, so we'll just take it to the mech, and then from there maybe I think I'll catch you guys with the mech as he advises what we're going to start with, and the cost of everything. And yeah, so hopefully by the time this video goes up, the car will have been completed, so that at least I can be able to show you now like the before, during, now the transformation, and the after. And forgive the background noise, there are a lot of planes passing by here. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys when the owner of the yard gets here, and then when we're done, and when you go to the mech. So hopefully that should be, because it's noon now, so I think we should be done before 1. Yes, and I need to get a guy to do like the petrol station run, because we need to get fuel for the car because it's below E, so at least he can be able to get to where I'm going. Why am I saying we? And I'm alone. Anyway, yeah, so that's the update so far. So hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed that yeah, everything goes well. I'll see you guys shortly. So guys, we have just completed. The guy has gone to get fuel for the car, and we've put fuel, so there's nothing else. Teams was down yesterday, so the transfer cannot be done until tomorrow. So I think now the parties, the logbook, and now the transfer will be done tomorrow. Because now today is on holiday. Today is Wednesday. I didn't mention that. Today is on Wednesday. It's Madaraka Day, and this is when I'm coming to get the car. So I think, yeah, everything else in terms of paperwork and everything will be done tomorrow. So that's the guy. He has removed the car. As you can see, it's moving. So I think the other thing is now going to the mech, and he's going to do everything for us in terms of now diagnosing the car and seeing what can be done and what's most important. But so far so good. Guys, when I tell you, Yani, these cars are for the people who are willing to get their hands dirty. I have driven this car, Kwanjia, with the boot wide open like this, because the boot is not closing. Because, Yani, everywhere, Kwanjia, kila mtu, oh, madam, boot yako imefunguka. Oh, madam, your boot is open. I'm like, it's not working. Yani, I have sung that song from Upperhill to Jojo Road, everyone, madam, boot yako ifanyi. I'm like, it's not working, it's not working. I know it's not working, and I know it's open, but anyway, they were trying to be helpful, but it was something else. So when you're buying these cars, Aki, be ready if you're willing to get your hands dirty. So I have come to my cousin's place, so I want to pick him so that we can go to the mech with him, because yeah, Mimi, mambo ya garage, mech, I have no clue. But yeah, so far at least we've driven the car from the yard to here, and but it was stressful. Like, yani, it's not working. It's not. That was a song like the whole way through. But anyway, this is the first step to now restoring the car, and yeah, I'll take you guys with me on this beautiful journey. So be ready for it. So this is now the before of the car, just the way it has been driven off from now the yard. So this is how everything looks. So what will be done is this part needs to be repaired, also this, and then the leather will be restored, but it's not badly off. And now the bonnet. So this was a filler that wasn't done well, so what we have decided is we are going to now change the whole bonnet, but you can have it sanded and pointed, but we have the emblem. Let me show you. The emblem is still here, but let me show you so that you can get to understand what I'm saying. So the emblem is here, but if it's fixed the way the bonnet is, there's something, there's but you guys can't see it, but there's a metallic thing that is hanging that's not supposed to be hanging. So that's why now the whole bonnet will be removed, and then we get another one. Yeah, but in general the car is in good condition. Yeah, so this is how it is. The tires perfect, good condition. All four of them. Happy Friday, guys. So I think the last time I talked to you was on Wednesday. Yes, Madaraka Day, when I had come to drop off the car. So yesterday being Thursday, they did now service. So they changed oil filter, brake pads, all that. So today we are supposed to be changing the bonnet. So what we decided is, okay, not what we decided, what the mech decided, what he recommended is we change the bonnet, because there's a metallic thing that's underneath the bonnet where the emblem goes. So he said that if we paint the car the way it is, it will be an issue when it comes to resell the car. So guys, here is now the bonnet. So it's going to, since you are repainting the whole car, it's going to be repainted. And it's heavy, but at least it looks nice. I don't think it has any dents. And then let me show you now our current bonnet.
Next to me, close your eyes and we'll be free. I can see the point of pointing fingers. Come on, let's rejoice of what will come. I have made the choice of thinking bigger. 'Cause you are all that I need. You are all that so I just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes and we'll be free.
So we've come to the end of today's episode. So I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. So let me know, is this something that you do? Are you ready to get your hands dirty? Is flipping cars something that maybe you're interested in doing, or maybe something that you can see yourself doing maybe in a few months time or even in future? So I'd love to know your thoughts. So if you're in the car flipping venture, I'd love to hear your thoughts about everything. And at the end of it all, I'd love to hear your guesses for how much you think the repair cost. And then I'll come with the answer in the next episode that I'm going to be doing. So until next time, if you did like the video, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends or anyone you know might be interested in watching such kind of content, and give it a love. I'll see you in my next episode as we shop for another car and see which other car we're going to get on a deal.